Hey guys, this is Dunk, and welcome to episode 3 of my TFC series. So, it's kind of a little bit after where we left off at the end of last episode, but I have done something in the meantime. I have actually added a map mod, so we have Race Minimap here, and I have it disabled just because I think it feels a little better, but it is a good way to organize your locations. So you remember we were writing down locations of the copper that I was doing in the last episode, and I've entered those as waypoints, so we can see, if we go here, we have 2 copper waypoints, and I've sort of color-coded them as kind of orangish. So now that should give us a better idea of where they are relative to us, and it'll mean that you guys can see where I'm going, you know, and I don't have to just tell you. So that's good. It is actually getting to about nighttime right now. So I'm probably going to go off towards our copper waypoints tomorrow morning and look for some more ores. If we go back inside, we should see I have a few cassiterite here and a bit of copper. Only 2 though. I'm going to need at least 9 to make another tool. And we're going to be making a pickaxe and a prospector's pick. One more thing I've done is I have changed the field of view value from last episode. It's around 100 now. Oh, hang on. What's this? Scary. That would have been bad, guys. We can't have that happening. Sorry, I had no idea that was like that. Alright, and no, that was from I wasn't playing in peaceful before, I hope. I think that was a test world I was doing some stuff in. Okay, so I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow morning, and maybe we can go find some copper. See you then. Okay guys, there's a few things I want to show you before we head out. It's just nearly morning, and I just realized I hadn't talked about them yet. So, first thing I want to show you is that we can place these logs. I told you before we couldn't put them in chests, and I guess I hadn't really explained what we actually do with them. And you place them in little piles like this. Next thing is these torches have gone out. And so, to relight them, you right-click the torch. A lit torch, and that can relight them, and then they'll last for 2 days. 2 in-game days before they'll burn out again. See the ones up here? I'm gonna make sure nothing spawns on the roof. Okay. Yep, and so we're gonna look out for some more copper. We're gonna want to find at least 7 pieces. So it's gonna be 5th of June in a second, Monday. And should be good. Let's just get one more drink of water before we go. Alright, let's go. Okay. Yep, there's a skeleton there. Just want to avoid him. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I was gonna say, I'm recording this after I've released the first 2 episodes, which I recorded back to back, and the response was crazy. I wasn't expecting that when I started the series. You know, I just that was pretty crazy, guys, and I really thank you. I gotta say, completely unexpected. Oh, I see something here. It is copper. Let me look around. Actually, we can enable this for a second just to take a look. Yeah, this is pretty far from my other waypoints. So I may actually set this as a new waypoint. Get a kind of an orange color. Good. Okay. Let's take a quick look around so we can find any more. Be good. Those looks like crops up there, or are those just flowers still? Could be more of these flowers. Hard to tell. But we are always on the lookout for food at this point in the game. We're still just eating some of these oats. It would be great to have another source of food. There's some pumpkins over there. Those are useless at the moment. Some more galena ore. That is lead. Also useless. Sticks. Yeah, we are kind of on the lookout for a lot of different resources right now. These are potatoes. Good to know. A lot of potatoes, actually. So those things we saw earlier, those flowers, were probably potatoes. Oh, skeleton down there. Picked up some zombie meat, apparently. Yeah. You know what? I think I may cut here, and if we find a sizable amount of copper, I will bring you back, or I may just kind of bring you back when we get back to home base. But I will see you in a little bit. Hey guys, welcome back. We found something interesting I wanted to show you. This is actually one of the new biomes we've introduced, a lake biome, and you can see it's actually spawning some fish, which is something that, because these fish only spawn in lakes, you don't actually get a chance to see too often. Let's go over there, take a look at them. Hello. Yep, okay, and those are something that I worked on. I just wanted to give you guys a chance to take a look at them. I can give you a quick recap. We did find another piece of copper, a lot of potatoes now. You do get a lot of potatoes for each plant you pick. I've only picked 6 plants, and we have over 2 stacks of potatoes. I found some rice as well, so we have those seeds, and we are probably going to be planting them as soon as we get back. I have turned on the mini-map right now, and that is kind of just to give me an idea of where I am and where I'm heading, because I can't see the waypoint marker from this distance. I have some soybeans, and there was that pheasant back there. Alright, but I'll be right back again when I find something interesting. Okay guys, it's now kind of the middle of the night, just returning home. Been running around looking for ores. I did find a bunch of copper, but I think I got a little greedy, and I actually want to find a little more, because if I can get a little more, we can actually make 2 ingots, and I think that would be ideal. So if we can just get inside, we can talk about what we found. Okay, so you can see I have 12 native copper nuggets. We have 6 potato seeds, 2 green bean seeds, and 3 rice seeds. And we want to get those in the ground pretty quickly, because if you remember, I explained, and I believe, was it last episode or the episode before, grains do take quite a while to grow, so we want to get this rice in the ground pretty soon. A lot of potatoes now, so that's good. I don't really need this rotten flesh. But, okay, so with 14 native copper nuggets, if we want 9 for each ingot, that means that we only need 4 more, and then we can make 2 ingots. And that would allow me to make the pickaxe and the prospector's pick. And that is kind of... those are the 2 tools that you really need to be to accurately and quickly locate veins of ore. So if we can find those... Oh, it's 2 in the morning. If we could find those, we will really have an advantage in that regard. Oh, so we have this torch here. I'm going to relight it. This one, and that one. Oh, and this. Yes. Okay, so I think tomorrow will probably be another copper search day. But before that, I will plant these crops, and we'll talk a little bit more about farming at that point. So I will see you in a little bit. Hey guys, welcome back. I just thought it looked kind of cool to see the sunrise behind the mountains there for a second. I think I want to go look for ore in that direction today, because I haven't really looked there before. And we're going to avoid this zombie. But I wanted to talk a little bit about farming. We did talk about it a little bit last episode. As I mentioned that this was a dirt block and I didn't want to till it. And I think now is a good time to address that. Oh, I don't want to get hit by this zombie. There you go. Okay, so when you till soil, there's actually a hidden nutrient value, 3 different types of nutrients. You can see what those nutrient values are if you have a high agriculture level and the right kind of hoe. But those nutrient levels actually affect the rate at which plants grow. So when there's a lot of nutrients, the plants grow quickly. When there's not very many nutrients, they grow a lot more slowly. And if you till dirt blocks, there's no nutrients. So you can't just, replace all of your farmland and then with dirt and then till it all and have perfect nutrients again. You have to let it grow grass first. So if I till this grass block, there will be nutrients there now. So we can plant a plant there. So we do have 3 rice seeds, 2 green bean seeds, and those 6 potato seeds, plus the couple oat seeds I had in the chest. I think we'll start with the oats. Green beans, you can see they actually have a little stick. And then right. So we're going to do potatoes, and I know some of you may be saying potatoes don't have seeds. You just plant the whole potato, and that is true. We are aware of that. The problem though is that, and we actually used to have a system where you would get the seeds from the crop itself, and you could craft crops into seeds, because grains as well. Grains are seeds. The problem though is that it kind of led to an explosive expansion of farmland. You could get so many seeds so quickly that you could basically double your farmland with every harvest. Now that is copper, and I think I see at least 2 more. So we may actually have all the copper we need here. And this is actually quite close to our house as well. So that's pretty useful. So you could quickly expand your farm. So we added this new system where you actually get only 1 seed, but 1 or more seeds every time you harvest a plant, and the amount of seeds you get is dependent on your agriculture level. And it kind of gives you a more balanced system overall. Although it's not 100% accurate, and we do know that. Alright, so that's 4 copper. I do want to just do another quick sweep in case there's more, because more is never a bad thing. It looks like the extent of it, but that's perfectly fine with me because that's all we needed. So we're going to head back home and get started with the smelting up this ore. It's just over there, so I don't think we need to do a cut. Alright. Nope, go over the above ground spring right along the shore. I think I will chop some of these trees down. We are a little low on wood. Wood is always useful. Okay. So, yep, only stacks to 16. 2 of those. We have a vessel. Right. So we're going to throw all this ore in here. So let's count that up. 20 units of cassiterite, 160 of native copper, 20 more native copper. It's 200 in total. Ratio of 9 to 1. Okay, so we have 7 logs right there. Do you want 1 more? All this straw. And let's get this started. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so I think maybe go collect some more resources, and we'll be back when this is finished. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, it's nearly morning, and this is just finished. There's a zombie here. Excuse you. Thank you. We should be able to open that up. Yep. And yes, 200 units of bronze. Here we go. Prospector's pick. Got an achievement for it. And pickaxe. Oh, time to mine. And there we go. Okay, so that's 2 new tools. Mining tools. So it's just morning. We can actually go out and try to find some ores. Probably we'll need a shovel. Normally, you know what? Just in case, there is something else I want to show you. When you're digging through rock, it's important to know that you can actually cause cave-ins. The rock can collapse on your head and it might kill you. So to kind of try to avoid that, we're going to make some support beams. Support beams are made with a saw, logs placed like this. Let's make 24 of them. Okay, so we're going to head over to the... Oh, Misty? Yeah, we're going to head over to the copper, right over there. And we're going to try and see if we can dig down and find where the vein is. I'm going to show you how to use the prospector's pick because it's one of the most important tools in Terrafirmacraft. Ores are not, as you may have guessed, are not scattered around same way they are in vanilla. It's not kind of like a mist of ore blocks or tiny 8-block ore veins. There's much larger veins and they're a lot more concentrated. So you may, like for instance, I'm not saying this is exactly true, but if you could imagine that in a certain number of chunks there is a certain amount of ore. Oh, it's raining. In Terrafirmacraft you'd have all of that ore in one small area, and in this particular case it looks like it's right here. So we're going to right click with the prospector's pick. We'll say nothing of interest. Oh, traces of native copper. So that's good to know. Traces of native copper indicates that there is at least 1 block of copper ore within 12 blocks. Could be, I mean, it's probably not up, of the block that I clicked on. So we look there. I'm going to guess that it's somewhere over this direction, but we could just be straight down. Do want to check around a little bit. Not getting any other readings. So that would indicate, yep, traces there, traces there, traces here, traces there. I'm going to dig down right here. Let's actually make some ladders. Oh, stone right away, because that is the biome we're in. Let's get these ladders on my hotbar. Still traces. It's actually... We'll have 12 ladders in total for the 12 blocks. Oops, small sample of native copper, so we are getting a little closer. Oh, medium sample. because we could detect it on the surface, it's probably right at around this level, or at least the top of it is. So now we want to find out exactly which direction it's in. Okay, so we're going to dig a few blocks this way. Still get a medium sample. We want to find where the actual sample changes. Let's place some torches. Still a medium sample. Oh, we got a gem. Oh, small. Interesting. So this is small, and that's medium. So that indicates that it should be about 12 blocks in this direction. Still small. Yep. So we should probably go 12 blocks this way. Doesn't really matter where yet, because... And that, guys, would be exactly what I was talking about. That was a cave-in. Luckily, it did not cause me any damage. If I had been stuck inside of the block, I would be suffocating pretty severely right about now. It would not be going well for me. With that in mind, let's use our support beams. Oh. No? Has this mechanic changed? Am I... Oh, I don't know. Or... You know what? I think... Yep, there we go. That's what I thought. So, we should be supported a little bit now. Let's get rid of this cobble, clogging up our tunnels. We don't have a huge amount of time left, so I will cut out here and we'll be back when I've dug this tunnel a little farther. See you then. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you what happened. So there was another cave-in. So we have some more supports here. We have medium here, medium, large. So if we wanted to go deeper down, so when I got to the end of here, I just went down, and we found some native copper. So if we mine that, we'll be able to see what quality of ore we have. It looks like normal. It is normal, which means that it has 25 units of ore worth. So I'm going to try and see how much of this we can dig out, and I'll get back to you then. Okay guys, I'm back. So that wasn't the most ideal vein in the world. It was kind of, it was really spread out, and it was hard to locate the ore. But I did manage to get 20 pieces. So if we look at that, that is actually quite a large amount, because each one's 25 units, and so that means we need 4 of them to make an ingot, and 20 means we have 5 ingots worth. So that would be 5 copper tools, but I think we're actually going to try and get some of that cassiterite ore that we saw, I think in episode 1, in the side of a ravine. And with that, we should, hopefully, be able to make bronze ingots instead. I will probably just head back home here, and I think we're going to have to bring the episode to a close at that point. Oh, look, I've been gone so long, all the torches have gone out. Oh, except for that one. Yeah, it's just getting nighttime as well. Oh. Okay, one final thing I want to show you before we go is another way to make torches. You can just right click on a lit torch with a stick and you get a torch. Pretty handy. Okay, well, it's been a great episode, guys. Well, I hope you've learned something. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and I will try to get back to you in a future episode. Thanks for watching.